From the bottom, you can see the way I start. I want all the diamonds, I want that shit to wear it's on. The op, they tryna lie me, cause they hate the place I'm from. But them niggas don't.
I've changed my mind. This love's fine. It's just great balls of fire. Just a baby.
I don't know about this trend, but it might fizzle out, you know what I'm saying?
I can see there ain't no room for me. You're only hope. Waited so long. Waited so long.
Blackwood, I know her.
They're all here.
The original VJs. Awesome. Sirius XM's Big 80s on 8.
Sexy girl, go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy girl, go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy girl, go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy girl, go ahead, be gone with it. Not this desperate, not this crazy. There's no way I'm sticking around to. It's getting kinda used to being someone you love, but now the day bleeds into nightfall. This all and nothing really got away, you're driving me crazy.
Now you listen to my story.
Hope and I were looking at a lot of Edward Hopper paintings and old photos from the 50s, and they made us.
Arms outstretched, I can't reach you. I crane my neck, I can't reach, trying to get on.
For input, and that was where my involvement really started, and I gave them some suggestions and they incorporated some of that music in, and it worked pretty well. My
friends, if I knew I might toss up my anchor, so I cruise along, always searching for songs.
Empathizing towards people's problems. Love the line in this one. Gotta keep dancing when the lights go out. In Coldplay's Everyday Life.
Dream, and we struggle together in love. Take any time to try to stay together. You should have seen him lick his lips with no black might be.
great idea to do this now. I knew that my only chance, that I would fail miserably unless I was completely honest. And
Jen insists that we buy organic vegetables, and I must admit that I was a little skeptical at first, a little bit.
Calling me back to earth, let me go. And this heart that beats inside of me before.
Sky falls to the sea. I won't mind. You get your balls to the wall. Balls to the time. Lose track of the days. I'm going out of my head, going crazy. We're out of my.
I think I do. Listen, get this. Nobody with a good car needs to be justified.
Now I love each direction, and I love you.
They gon' do shit. What they gon' do shit? Fuck, nigga, what's up? Hell no, you ain't gon' fuck all that shit out your mouth. Go get your breath.
I'm on Jazzy, Brittany with a twin and a girl Ashley. Found out that I fucked, he was unhappy. Bitch, I never let the bullshit get past me. Better yet, I wanna break up. Don't you
They are talking shit. It's going to go down tomorrow night in Austin, Texas. Do you know the name of the stadium or?
Saturday, all day, 24/7, yeah, all day.
Game told me, see, leave the streets, cause rapping is your thing. I ain't gon' even lie. Some nights I ride and cry. One
A lot of things, yeah. You say a lot of things. You say a lot of things,
Oh, baby.
Want to do there because there's all the production and then every year you just want to get all the fans and just give them a big thank you for all the support. Just
I'm used to teaching more than time to thinking silhouettes of us way back when we had our breath.
Te basta, hoy Mari, quando suona giovenza per te.
And once upon a lifetime.
Where will the wedding supper be? Where?
And it is complete when my mind says I'm not good enough. God,
golden mohair pants. And then I see,
I think it's over. See, everything has changed, and all this.
Sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
That touched the heart. Welcome to Seriously Sinatra on Sirius XM.
Was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of.
But right now we're not thinking past this little rendezvous. We both know what's going on.
I am his son, Mother.
Do not stay in this room! Got it!
Handy dandy notebook?
Yes, it's the new, updated, awesome handy dandy notebook. So we still have the yellow pages. We still have the
dark side of the moon. All these new feelings got me so confused.
Never went away, so I decided to break it down for my doctor and get really specific about my symptoms.
We discovered that exocrine pancreatic IRS debt now and check what savings you qualify for. You may uncover a tax bill thousands less than what you owe. We have an A rating with the Better Business Bureau.
I don't want to hear about that Mac trade anymore. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, the Bears,
it's over.
Yeah, they got Josh Jacobs. They got a #1 pick forthcoming. They got a lot of bot.
Start on the path to earning your MBA or Business Analytics Master's degree online from the W.P. Carey School of Business at Arizona State University.
Can lower your monthly mortgage payment and get you the cash you need. At Cash Call Mortgage, we're a direct lender and we can close your refi in as fast as 20 days with no upfront.
I'll say I've never had a problem with Kirk, and I told him that it's literally just Blind Mike, but the people now that really, the Minifans are fucking insane.
Using Carpe.
Having something you can trust, just put it on and go.
Honestly, just completely changed my life.
It just makes me feel more confident. Try Carpe for yourself.
Well, I timed out. The sport is it's going in a different direction. And if people are running this sport and looking at this sport and told.
There, Volkov. He's hacking and slashing, and it comes free, back to the point. Miller takes his shot.
Watch the full specials on Netflix.
Gold diggers. Let's talk about them. They exist.
Weed in their trick-or-treat bags. Become the Papa Trio.
There's 4 tracks on the CD, but they're the same song. I'm just being safe, in case there's a scratch or anything.
But I do dry off.
Okay, so what you do? You run the bath waterfall. She take the.
It's like Bambi's dad. Remember we saw the movie with the kids? Yes, I remember the movie was a cartoon. Now shut up. Well, you're not going to shoot him, are you? What do you think?
That means at a point in the 90s, you could have been in a recording booth with Snoop Dogg. And what
I watch that. I watch survival shows. I watch Bear Grylls eat fucking dead goats in the tundra. Because I fully believe that that's a skill I'm going to need.
Walk-ons where you don't say anything.
I didn't ever get any of those. I only ever got one commercial.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the commercial?
Porsche.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah.
Well, the guy cried.
You pussy.
I mean, JD saw it. I'm sure he thought I was compassionate.
Right.
I think they transcribed it from the way that she spoke
and then didn't,
and it's not grammatically working together.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I think that maybe she meant to say
2 hours east of Houston. So I flew into Houston, rented a car, drove 2 hours, and just as I was
the directors of Avengers Endgame,
Chris Pratt, Elizabeth Moss, Steve Carell.
Big stars, ladies and gentlemen. And Entertainment Weekly's 24/7.
Football is back.
Down the sideline, touchdown!
Watch live, local, and primetime NFL games for free.
Email, and if I check it, there will be a Today Show newsletter there.
You're going to see what's coming up in the show, but also like how we got there, like a little insight to the behind the
Make it easy on yourself. Favorite The Jenny McCarthy Show. Get alerts for new episodes.
There are 7 cancers that are more prevalent in the LGBT community, but they are related to the same behavioral factors. So high rates of...
She's 17, she's going to be 18 in next summer, and she's graduating high school this year and whatnot. So, and a relationship.
Want to make sure that we get on to market dynamics with your expertise on that, but forgive us for starting on some of this political
Well, we know from what was reported in the news previously that the Democratic establishment, a number of individuals within it, were concerned.
A major advocate for President Trump over the last several months. Meanwhile, as you mentioned, we're continuing to sift through those transcripts.
Obstruction and witness tampering. Here's Fox's Jessica Rosenthal.
Prosecutors played tapes for jurors of Roger Stone testifying to the House Intelligence Committee.
Whether or not he has to comply with the subpoena. Should you, Democrats leading the inquiry, wait until you can have Bolton testify?
Promo today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply.
The following is a public notice for people suffering with fibromyalgia.
We can relax and enjoy our retirement as we had planned.
If you have $100,000 or more of life insurance, you may qualify to sell your policy. Call.
There's the Beyond Burger or Beyond Meat Burger.
Yeah, even in like the airport burger stand.
There's a lot of advertising. So tell us, is it better for
us? We also know the name of the whistleblower. To the media, do your job and print his name.
Lineup of weekly programs formerly heard on Channel 121 can now be heard on Business Radio, Sirius XM Channel 132. Tell me,
how did he justify having slaves?
Well, this is a very deep and difficult question, and it's not as if the scholars...
We're not even going to accept the people who are fighting for freedom and democracy into our land.
But why is he a good witness? Why is he someone that Adam Schiff wants? Because they want to hurt and damage the president and try and convince the American.
I admire that young lady because she is really comfortable in who she is, and so I Googled her. Concerts are excellent. She even motivates people.
The whistleblower is a disgrace to our country, a disgrace. And the whistleblower, because of that, should be revealed. And his lawyer...
He had all kinds of challenges. People were lying about him, doing him wrong, trying to kill him. He said in Psalm 59, my enemies...
Where's my popcorn? What's next? Great. Where are you? What's going on? What's next? Are we doing card tricks? How are you? Joe, what's the website? See,
the experts believe self-esteem is the preeminent moral virtue. Type in child, humility, search.
Secret of becoming a great parent. Godly person. That's it. Become a godly person. Ask Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It's kind of tough to live on maybe like $1,000 with all, included expenses. I just didn't know if it was...
8 degrees. The forecast high is actually 40, so hopefully we get to 40. We probably will, but hey, either way, a gusty breeze and sunshine.
40. Checking your ride out west, the Pike westbound, it's heavy. Alston Brighton out to the State Police Barracks, and then becomes off and on as you get out to 495. Routes 9 and 2, typical.
From Lake Cook, down about a minute more, jam from Tower up to the Tri-State Spur Ramp. Kennedy in from O'Hare at 50 minutes, outbound 57.
First track weather. Jim Norton.
I've got to know.
He's a good dude, man. He was he's all baseball, man. He was funny. He came into our clubhouse and was talking to the guys.
Series and players. I'm Mick Kern with It Happened in Baseball. The pinnacle of team success in Major League Baseball is winning the World Series. Pretty much.
Together, we.
This is basically about a period of my life where I had gone to New York. I was staying there. That's when I did the Sway interview. For any of you that.
The other way, of course, there's not a whole lot of money on the table. But in 1984, in inflation-adjusted dollars, CBS paid the end.
Send something, tell people to do something about life.
Hey, this is C-Lock here. You're listening to Slam Radio on Sirius XM channel 145. So.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, what's going on with you?
Not much.
They're like bouncing or jumping or like just stops listening.
Yeah. Short attention span type of thing.
Which is a fantastic idea, because I remember my...
Look at the blood on the walls. Carson, watch at the other room. Carson, come out with you. Hey, look. There's a note in the couch.
Así que esto...
Sí, Amado, pues mira, perdona, efectivamente es así, por eso es que yo digo que las empresas aquí... si
didn't get to that stage. You were out on a technicality.
You got it. Correct. But as far as the questions that still need to be answered...
It's just a series of sounds. I don't know where I'm going with that one.
So Cormier, no. Rashad Evans, no. I'm thinking of some older fighters.
Finding Jan Matwell forward. Here's Andre Gray trying to pick out Decore on the edge of the area. Norwich haven't got it clear. Decore into Gray. Good challenge.
Or Pacific and Sirius XM.
Tranquila, bebé. Esos labios tuyos son prohibidos.
Je suis astronome face à l'immensité.
Through some of the hard things in life. And so we are going to have those trials. That's what defines us. That's what determines our character.
Not in like an aggressive way, in like oh look honey, a white guy. Neat.
Woodrocket.com is trying to bridge the gap between adult content and mainstream audiences. It's a free porn site that relies on product placement.
Là, elle prévient ses homologues québécois. Et là, tout se met en branle ici au Québec. On démarre les démarches, mais c'est long, évidemment.
Minnesota Twins, it was Mitch Garver who was the Silver Slugger Award winner, and the designated hitter that won it in the American League, it was Nelson Cruz.
by activating your radio now. Call 844-711-1800 or head to SiriusXM.com/go to sign up quickly.
Amazing moments happen so much at Sirius XM. We want you to see them. Sirius XM Video lets you watch some of your favorite Sirius XM shows online and on the app. Groundbreaking interviews, amazing in-show moments, behind-the-scenes footage, live performances, all come to life in a way you only imagined before.